could actually do that now. But I'm not sure I want to. It'd be something to consider, but for now, let's just do some more games, some more runs, and let's turn this back to my PB comparison. Glad I got that run though. It's something I hadn't yet done in it. By that I just mean getting on better pace than I had before. I'll take it. It's fine. I'll deal with no spin pound. Speaking of Hyperlight Drifter though, Rorius, I wonder when they're finally gonna, I guess, announce more or release the Switch port to HLD. Especially since it's supposed to be like a definitive edition or whatever with like extra stuff. I want to at least like play through it, I think. I don't know if that'd be something I'd do on stream. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. When I heard about it, I didn't even think to associate that with Hyperlight Drifter, but it makes sense for there to be stuff about it in that. So maybe I actually will have to watch that. Hopefully it's getting announced there. Maybe we'll get, I doubt it, but maybe there'll be a date for Hat in Time on the Switch too in that announcement. That'd be neat. They shadow drop it? I don't know. And there's a chance with that happening with anything. I'm not going to be like pessimistic towards Heart Machine or anything. I don't really see a reason to. Got FMS, which is nice. We've only missed FMS like once today, I think. Which is pretty good consistency. Excuse me. Felt like there was like something building up in my throat. It was weird. But yeah, it's pretty good consistency for FMS. Yeah, I know I mentioned a Hat in Time a bit earlier for Switch. I'm actually really excited for the Hat in Time DLC. It'll be an excuse to play the game again. I don't know if that's something I'll just like do by myself or on stream though. But it's something I definitely want to do. I just don't know when. Maybe if there's like ever a day where I get like a PB or something and it's not too far into the stream when I'm like on schedule and stuff, or on like a more strict schedule and stuff like that, maybe I'll like play that or something. Who knows? Not sure what I'm gonna do entirely with a lot of stream stuff yet, but I have some good ideas. Not sure if you're gonna get it. Well, it's a good game. I know you tried to play it before, but I think you said you refunded it because it was like unplayable at NAC, which is a fair reason to refund a game. Oh my gosh. It's a silly way to miss a spin pound. I've been actually like fudging inputs a lot recently, where I just like make random mistakes because I accidentally press a button. It's unfortunate, but just gotta be more careful. Oh, okay. I didn't quite realize that's what you meant when you said that at first. Purchased Ori 10 minutes ago. Well, hopefully you end up enjoying it and get, like, interested in it. I enjoyed Ori. I don't know if it's, like, a game for everyone, but I enjoyed playing through Ori. I still need to do, like, Definitive Edition at some point, I guess, but I don't know. That'll probably happen when the newer one comes out. Like, Ori 2 will, like, the Will of the Wisp one or whatever. I was gonna just call it Ori 2, but then I remembered it had a name, and then I just ended up sounding like I barely had a clue what I was talking about, so whoops. Yeah, I haven't played too many Metroidvanias either, but I still really enjoyed Ori. Or I guess I should say I haven't really been interested in many. I mean, is Cave Story technically a Metroidvania? This Cave Story felt pretty linear for the most part. So I don't know if that would make it not really considered one or something. Oh, I own Hollow Knight. I still need to play that as well. There's a lot of games I need to actually sit down and play. As it turns out. Which is super time consuming, and Odyssey is also very, very, very time consuming. Yeah, I noticed you said play, don't worry. Nice, Rory's nice. Yeah. Odyssey just takes up so much time. Makes it hard to, like, do casual things. Also, I gotta focus for a moment. There we go. Just putting all my focus on Spig's Clip when I do it, and I get it more. Who would have thought? It's like when I stopped listening to music when I went through Wooded. So I could mainly focus on, like, the rhythm of Nut Clip and all the other hard out-of-bounds stuff. And I started actually getting it more. It's weird. It's almost as if putting more energy and focus towards something results in a better outcome. Who knows? Maybe I would have already PB'd by now if I just didn't, like, talk on stream or, like, talk with chat or any of that, but that wouldn't be fun, so not really interested in doing that. But I definitely do think there's an advantage you give yourself if you, like, cut out a lot of chat interaction, especially in a game that can be pretty demanding like this one. But I feel like there's still certain parts of the run, like right now I'm not really doing anything too special, where I do have opportunities to, like, look at and talk, chat, and focus on other things. And, like, let's say if I were playing, like, Celeste maybe, I probably wouldn't have that opportunity as much. Celeste speedruns are crazy. Very good though. Heck. Oops. Also, hey Triblet, how are you doing? Ah, the same thing happened with Removes Roll. Shoutouts to Moobot for advertising my Twitter and getting me the sick followers. We're losing like a second, which is still pretty good pace. This is no, like, -3 though, like we were last run. Hey Rafar, how are you doing? A Borderlands 2 rando sounds like it'd be pretty fun, actually. If I were to ever play through that game again, it'd probably be the way I'd want to play through it, I guess. Because it had a new fun twist. Glad to hear you're doing well, Trebot. How are runs going? I've been playing well. We had like my best pace ever up to Wooded earlier. And I messed up on the out of bounds movement. But we've been playing well. Got a no reset, that was a high 102. Which is nice. All of my lakes today have been super good. This one isn't gonna be as good as all the other ones though. It's like, pretty much every lake I've gotten today has been a 258, which is like insane. Super good consistency. I've gotten like the cameraman up every time, I've been getting that spin pound. We've just been doing great on lake, and runs in general, I think. We have some good chances for good times today. So we'll have to see what we can do. See if we can like keep everything together for long enough to get like a 6 time. Sounds like fun, Aurorius. It also sounds pretty ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Aurorius. Sounds like a pretty busted combo. And congrats on the late gold 24-hour runs. I can't stop that. No, that's not possible. I'm not quite at record tier yet, I think. I think I'm a really good runner. But I don't think I'm at like record level yet. We're getting pretty close though. But I think runners like Suisaiga and Lil Curbs are like a bit ahead of everyone right now. I would potentially include Nikro with those people, but he hasn't had as much of a chance to do runs recently, I'm pretty sure, because of his internet, so it's hard to say where exactly, in my opinion, he lies on like the scales with everyone. I am not a bit ahead of everyone, Aurorius. Unless you're talking about like just the general leaderboard standings for this game. Record's a 101.28 Mario plus Luigi. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I gotta remember to turn off my music. I thought it was something to do with his internet for like why he wasn't streaming, but I could be wrong. Because I only heard that from like other people, I think. Didn't necessarily hear it like directly from him. Alright, let's turn off the music so I focus. But I think that's it. I could be wrong. Also, I gotta focus for this part, so I'm not gonna be reading chat for a few moments. That was definitely easier. That might work. Sketchy. I'll take it. Nice. Alright, I can look at chat a bit more now. So it was on his Twitter? Okay. I thought I might have saw something on there, but I wasn't sure. It depends on the runner, Stank Beef. Right now, I know Chaos Pringle sometimes does. Who knows what Niker is doing right now? I doubt it though, because I feel like Niker would want to get a PB on stream. Because I think he enjoys like the whole streaming aspect of everything, so I'm sure if he's still playing, he's just like practicing. But right now, I think it's just mainly like Chaos Pringle who's done runs off stream. I did runs off stream when I was doing it for GDQ Express. Like, I wanted a good run that I could do commentary like on afterwards for my submission. And the first run that I considered good was a PB, so yeah. You know, Curbs did? Alright, I didn't know he ever did any, so... Well, maybe he did in the past. I don't know if he's doing it now, but... Yeah. Nice, actually made that. It's pretty good pace so far. Yeah, Curbs is a really good runner. He did have record for a little bit. But I think Sui got it back. Unless I'm remembering the timeline wrong and Curbs got it when it was a higher 102 or higher 101. The best I've ever been is third, back when 102 was like really good. It's the third 102. Alright. Pretty good pace. I'm gonna try and just focus for the rest of this. Yeah, I know Curbs had record. I just couldn't remember like the timeline of when or how long he had it for. This should gold, I think. I think it's 24, but it might be a 25, so just barely a gold. We'll see. It's like definitely a 24. Okay. Probably Stank Beef. Everyone who's a top runner plays this game a ton. Well, I can't say how much everyone else plays it, because you don't really know what anyone's doing off stream. But, everyone definitely plays it a lot. And yep, that was a glad. A gold. Good stuff. Proud of that one. Even if it's still improvable, still proud of it. It's a step in the right direction. Alright. Fun strat we get to do right here. Strat's pretty difficult, so I think I'm the only one who goes for it right now. Acrid might, because I know Acrid likes to experiment with a lot of stuff, but I never end up figuring out what he actually adds to runs. Yeah, it's the same strat they do in BTT. I didn't get a very good quad boost there though, so it didn't save too much time. So even though this is like a really good fight, it probably won't hold, but it might. It'll be close, because it's definitely a low 133. Yeah, not quite, but still good. Also, I'll try and turn my music back on after Lost. I feel like just a good period of the run to have it completely off. And I know this is just me talking to myself because you guys can't hear it, but I guess it does affect how I play. Sure. I don't have the world record cloud actually. I think Akron does. His is like 0.14 better than mine. Ooh, that was close. I thought for sure I'd grab the moon. That threw me off a bit. Alright, well this isn't gonna be a gold lost. Should be able to get this. Last time messing that up was a fluke. I almost messed it up again though. I got kind of lucky with the cycle. Not bad. It's not bonk. Alright, that works. I've seen the spin strat, but I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish with it, or what's even really going on. I'm pretty sure my punches aren't slow though, so I don't think I need to worry about it. I think I'm saving time. We'll see in a second. Yeah, that should be a time save. Appreciate the 10 bits, by the way. Also, I need to turn my music on so I don't die of silence. Because I can't hear the game audio even though you guys can. Yeah, appreciate the 10 bits, random surname. Should be like a 16 or 15? Probably a 17 actually. No, 16. What am I saying? I don't care for it. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like, maybe if somebody explained to me what was even going on with the spin jump strat, I'd maybe consider it, but I have no clue what's even going on there. It's like, why are you spinning and how does this help you go faster? That's what I'd need to know. Alright, remember to pay attention to the visual cue. There we go. It's a scary movement we have to do on Metro Knight. If it only saved 0.2, then the majority of the people wouldn't even need to worry about it. That's such a small time save for most people, but if it's easy, like actually save that much, then maybe. Like, all I thought it did was helped you get the fastest punches easier, but I really don't understand what's going on with this strat still. Nobody really explained it. It just seemed like something someone posted and was like, this looks fast. Like, I don't really know what's going on. Because it's really easy to like shake and mash at the same time with the Joy-Con, so I rarely ever get like slower punches, so I doubt it'd save any time for me, but I don't know. Like I said, don't really know what is even going on, so... Nice, that was a good mech wiggler. I think I'll probably tie my PB. That's just a guess. My gold here is improvable, but I didn't play perfectly. Like the double spin pound I got kind of screwed some stuff up. Yeah, I think I might save a little bit. Another major glitch. Depends what major glitch means. Oh no, I was a bit off. Never mind. Like, I wouldn't mind a glitch like moon clipping to appear again. Like, maybe not necessarily a clip, but some like cool strat that could be added into the run that'd save like 20 or 30 seconds or something like that. Without like changing the run too much. But if you mean like a huge kingdom skip or something like that, then I'm not really interested, because that would make a whole new route. A whole new like category even. And any percent would become 124 moons instead of any percent. I imagine that 1 hour flat will probably happen to someone. Oh, that was weird. Unless like sub hour becomes like super easy. I feel like during like the push for it, somebody's gonna miss it by a second. But who knows? Alright, let's talk to the drummer boy. Lungeon sequence skip route? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a run of that, just because I'm curious how everything like works, because I haven't seen someone actually do luncheon after doing luncheon early. Like, people have really just said it works, but I've never seen like definitive proof, which makes me like curious. Also see your random surname, thanks for stopping by. 1010000. Maybe somebody will end up getting that. With current strats, the push for sub 101 is gonna be like super tricky and pretty difficult. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got some really close times first. Especially with how much of a hacker like any sort of mental blocks can be. Oh, the new clip is ridiculous. It's definitely BTT only. Hey, let's go Mets. How are you doing? Dang. I think that killed the gold, but I'm not sure. I was trying to buffer like a jump or something so I didn't get damaged or the fall stun. I honestly think I'm glad that it's fall stun instead of taking damage. Taking damage in this game is super annoying, but fall stun also is. I learned recently that you can bonk on the balls on the edge of those poles. It's pretty annoying. Also, this is pretty close. to PB. Probably gonna lose like a second or so. So this is still good pace, because most of my time save is in the late game. My mid game is pretty strong, like my Metro is. So the fact that we're staying pretty on pace with it is a good sign. That being said, I wouldn't have minded a better Metro day. Because that could have been a better Metro day, but then I lost 2 seconds at the end. That killed the 29 and left me with the 40 or 31. Probably may have even been better than that, actually, because that mistake probably lost more than 2 seconds. It's probably like 3 or 4 even. What's my PB? It's a 102.13. We're comparing against it right now, so right now we're like 4 seconds ahead of it, and most of my time save is in the late game, so there's some good potential with this run. Alright, we have plenty of coins as expected. Nice, Auroras. We're gonna run over here and do what I think is the old strat, actually. Oh well, didn't lose much time to it. We'll see how Snowdram goes when we get there, Mario plus Luigi. Now I got other things to worry about, because Snow isn't the easiest kingdom, as it turns out. That is a bonk I've never had happen before. I expertly avoided the fence just to bonk on that archway. Snow Kingdom's like the bonk kingdom, though. You bonk everywhere here. All these like archways and just random shenanigans, they just get in the way so much. Like rolling through these doors, terrifying. That was a bit scary, but it ended up being really fast. Ledge clip. I haven't gotten the ledge clip in a while, so maybe we'll see an appearance this run. Nice, not bad. Pace is alright. It's not perfect, but still on pace to be ahead of my PB, I think, which is what we want. So, yeah. Better splits, but not necessarily golds. We already got one of those this run anyways, so. Yeah, thanks for the tier 2 sub. You fail again. I'll get to your message in a second. For now, I gotta focus. Oh wait, it's just ooh hi? Ooh hi. Alright, now I gotta get back to focusing on the run. I gotta remind myself of the rules of Snowdram that I like to tell myself. I gotta try and go fast, but I'm not allowed to go for Snowdram if I did not set it up properly. I gotta make sure it's properly set up. Can't let going fast compromise actually getting the trick. That should work. It worked. See, I always make sure I say that before I do the trick, because it makes me not do things that are stupid. Like, Sure, it's simple and easy things to remember, but it's like, if I try and go too fast and I just rush into first person and then rush into the angle, I might just like end up hitting the thing on top of the Odyssey or like not even getting the vault. And then I just lose like 10-15 seconds and then it's all over. So yeah, try to be careful. Thought I was gonna bonk. Nah. It was good. It wasn't the best I've ever done with Snowdram. I mean, I'll be honest, I was a bit scared, but that's only because I'm ahead. Yeah, it was good. Alright, here we go. Thanks to the Ray Jozik, appreciate it. Hope stream went well. Coming into a pretty decent run. It's really gonna start to get interesting when we get to luncheon. So that's when numbers like really start to matter. And the potential of this run really starts to show itself. So we're gonna get to see some interesting things coming up soon, assuming we make it out of Seaside. We probably will. I don't think there's anything I can do where I'd instantly end the run. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything I would do that would instantly end the run at this point. You also didn't stream? Ah, I see. When it's more than one viewer, I usually just say it. Because I know you can just like raid without streaming, but I can't really tell if you did or did not stream, so it's better to be safe than sorry. That flower strat isn't that new, the Dene. Not many people do it though. I don't know why. It's not that tricky, and if you mess it up most of the time, it's really easy to back up and just do the old stuff. You just need to get a decent like understanding of what you're doing, and then you'll be fine. It's looking like it's pretty good pace. I doubt it's gold pace, but it's definitely low 330 pace. Gotta play the rest of it well. Ooh, that actually might gold. I think my underwater movement was better than the stuff in my gold, so we'll see. It's really close. Sorry, I hit my mic there. But yeah, it's really close, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, like I said earlier, luncheon is where it's really gonna get interesting with the pace. Not quite. It was really close to gold, so it was a good Seaside. Yeah, this is the biggest time save left in the run. 13 seconds about? So we could be on an interesting pace by the end of luncheon, and luncheon isn't my only like big time save left in the run. We have noon. So at least what we want to do here is get a 630. So that's the goal. I'm not going to set my standards too high because I know how it's gone recently. That should work as backup. Yep. See, not the best start, but we backed it up well. And remember, we're only shooting for a 630, so we only want to at least tie my PB here. And if we can do that, we'll still be on a pretty good pace that we can definitely still 101 with. A bit more mistakes in the beginning than I'd like, though. That being said, I can still gold this split by a few seconds, and that means we could still get a pretty decent time here, even with those mistakes. It'll depend a lot on just how this middle section goes and how well I handle turnip clip. Like, it won't even necessarily be a bad thing if I miss the Kobe for turnip clip. I'll be honest. Because if that happens, it's a lot easier to get a fast turnip clip. Like, backing up or trying to get the Kobe can be really tricky sometimes, depending on where your turnip is and if it's clippable. So, it can be hard to say what I really want here. But we're gonna try our best, and we're gonna try and go as fast as possible. But if we miss that strat in particular, we can still do good. It's a good roll cancel. It's hard to deny. Takes a lot of work to get, like, consistent at it. There's some strats that are easier and some that are harder, though. Yeah, don't worry, Royce. I make sure there's no confusion in the chat, so people know what's going on. But yeah, for those who don't know, this is a speedrun, and we're trying to go as fast as possible. That is not a fast in terms of miles per hour. It is a fast in terms of how quickly we can beat the game. So the individual speed Mario is traveling at might not directly correlate with how fast we complete the game. But a lot of the times it can. At least 8 Aurorias, at least 8 fast per second. I mean, hey, that's a good way to go about it, Dedenne. It leaves a lot less room for error. Sometimes, like, a baby strat or an easier strat is the way to go for consistency reasons. Alright, that's a decent turnip spot. Alright, that didn't get it, so that's kind of good, because this is a lot safer to do it like this. Because there is a lot less room for error when I do it like that, compared to when I just throw it from way back there, and it's in a spot where I can clip, because it might be a much harder spot to clip from. I'm gonna try my best, Penguin Saver. Also, hey, how are you doing? It's already patched, let's go Mets. I'm on the earliest version of the game though, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I gotta be careful here. This part is spooky. Alright, I gotta remember to skip cutscenes here, because I lost time on a very similar pace luncheon to forgetting there was a cutscene after this cutscene. Luigi's Balloon World, of course, Aurora has become a level 50 top Luigi's Balloon World player. Yeah, I forgot about that cutscene, and I probably lost like half a second. What's this, a 25-ish? I always overestimate luncheon, because then I don't feel as bad when I if I were to underestimate it. I think it's a 24 or 23 though. Like actually. So yeah, we have some potential. I'm gonna do my best, boys. You guys just gotta believe in me. Also, shoutouts to only having 0.1 seconds of time save and ruined. That honestly sucks. Just getting a casual 1825 in a run that ends up PBing. What the heck? That was an alright start, so we can still like 18 this or something probably. Which is what I want. But 18s are hard. I like have to do everything right. Like I know Ruined is supposed to be like that free split in the middle of the run, but you have a low 18 in your PB, you have to actually kind of step up the gears a bit and stay focused. I think my Ruined is currently on the community sob sheet, but people have supposedly done better, so I mean... It's a... yeah, who knows. Like, Rhea said he got an unrecorded, like, 316, which I don't know how much I believe, to be honest, because I know he sometimes, like, is a bit off with his splits. But I mean, who knows? Even if it was like, even if he was off, it was still probably a 317. So I'm sure someone's like gotten a true 317 before. Just not recorded or no one knows where it is. Also, that was a good Ruined. This should be a 318. And then we will just have Bowser's to go. I have time saving Bowser's, but Bowser's is hard. So we'll just have to see what happens. And then we'll have our big time save. That's the biggest time save in the rest of the run, which is Moon. We have 10 seconds there. So if I were just to stay on pace for the rest of the run, we could still be minus 27 by the end of it all. If I just save 10 in Moon. But ideally, I want to save a bit in Bowser's and then pretty much all of it in Moon too. Because then I might be able to Bob Nitro, which would be pretty sweet. But I can't get too ahead of myself because this game is hard. Ruined is also hard. So, I mean, who knows what will happen. Nice, we only lost 0.2. Also, hey Tom, how are you doing? Alright, we have 8 seconds here. I wouldn't mind getting like a 4:15 Bowser's one, you know? Wouldn't mind saving 7 seconds. Sleepy? Well, you better get some sleep soon then, mister. Alright, I need a good line here. There we go. Congrats to Dene. It's feel good. Alright, nice. I caught that that was going to be a bit off, and I reacted pretty well to it. Now we have one of the spooky parts of the run, Moon Charge. There's so much that can happen here that we don't know what's going to happen at all. It's like literally the best way to put it. There's so much that can go well and so much that can go wrong. Like there's so much variability and range for how well I can do this. It's actually like insane. So we'll see what happens. try my best though. Alright, that's fine. That's it's still fast to do down throw that way. But it's not like a perfect down throw shards. I've done sub-splits before Penguin Saber. They can be pretty good. I wouldn't use them for Odyssey, but I've used them for other games and I've liked them. Like, I used them for Hat in Time. I don't know if that worked. I'm just gonna shake like a madman and hope it did. Alright, sweet, it did. Okay, I gotta be careful here, but we're still going for the dive. We got the dive. 56 Odyssey, any percent splits, nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Should work. And at least showcase this strat. The run dies. So hopefully I can actually get this. That should work though. And then the last one usually isn't that bad either. First is the hardest in my opinion. That should work as well, but you never know. Yeah. Pretty consistent at that at this point, but it's still scary because if I mess it up, I lose like 6 seconds. That's what happened to my PB. I think. Could be wrong. So this has been a very good Bowser's 1 split. So I don't know how I feel about this. Like a 16 maybe? 17? 17 or 16? Probably a 17. Alright, it was a 16. Alright, so moment of truth, guys. Just many things that could go wrong here still. But I will try my best for all you lovely people in chat. And give it my all. I'm not gonna scroll boost that. I'm just gonna do that. Alright, so this is the part I gotta be careful. That should work. Yep. Really, I have to worry about taking that too sharp. Just for safety reasons, since I always mess up that other strat, we're just gonna do the easy stuff right there. If I lose the run, I want to lose it to freaking Mecha Brutal. I want to lose it with dignity. Also, that stinks. Stop getting locked, please. There we go. But yeah, I feel like anyone else would feel that way too if they were at this point. I want to lose a good run with some pride. Something tough. But I'm going to try my best here and we'll see how it goes. That was not backflippable. At least I didn't think it was. Alright, boys. Ready to see how Harriet third goes. And no, I don't do target acquired. I suck at that strat. Alright. One more kingdom. Let's do this. We have 10 seconds of wiggle room in Moon. Appreciate the 15. Just gotta give it my all. If it goes wrong, we'll do it again some other time. Unfortunately, I don't know that strat, Aureus. Oh yeah, I'm losing time here, by the way, just so you guys know. Appreciate 15 more bits, by the way. I think I'm losing like 3 or 4 seconds. Probably like 4. So we're gonna be like minus 19. If I save all my time on Moon, we can be as high as minus 29. So we're gonna do our best. Try and bring a run home for you guys. Alright, Aureus, thanks for the help. I didn't know you were from the future. Appreciate the 25, Joe. 25 bits. Here it is, boys. Final frontier. Let's get 3 nice vectors. Nail Moon Skip, nail the start of the Bowser fight, and then bring it home in Pillar Room. After failing 2D skip, of course. I think I'm gonna... yeah, we're gonna dive there, even though I might have been able to land. Better safe than sorry. Not really gonna be paying attention to chat. Sorry about that. Alright, back flip, thank you. Or I mean side flip, same thing. Alright, that's one of the 3 or 4 challenges of this kingdom. The next one's gonna be at the start of the Bowser fight. I do a kind of difficult strat there. So that's a potential for time loss. If I mess it up, we can still time my PB pace here. Should have it. Alright, I like to count these. 1. There we go, got that. Yeah, next is 2D skip. And then after that, we have Pillar Room. Pillar Room is scarier than 2D skip though, so yeah. Just it kind of sucks if we miss 2D skip because it may become a meme, but that's okay because memes are fun. Oof, that hurt. Alright, we can still tie my PB here. Didn't expect to mess that up, but let's just take it safe. Get 10 seconds here, so I think we can... I don't know how much that's gonna lose, but we can still get a good time. Surprised that happens. That's like the only backflip I sometimes mess up. And I think it's because I throw too early. I don't know why. This can still be a good time, so let's freaking do it. We'll get the Moon time save in a later run. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1. We can still save time here if I play well enough. So I'll try and do that. need a good Pilgrim. That's what this is gonna come down to. Like I said, 2D skip isn't what we need to really worry about. Oh, that was kind of scary though, because I dropped my jump. I'm still like on the boat. I feel like I'd be more likely to die somewhere else in the 2D section than in 2D skip. Ah, this is actually pretty tough. I don't want to lose time here. We're doing 6, even though all of those should hit. It's a safety measure, and it gives me a better cycle later in the game. Makes it easier to get all the shots right here. Like that. I knew one of those would miss. I was trying to adjust a bit earlier than that. I hate that I'm losing time. Oh well, it's a 101. We did it, boys. 101. We'll do better next time. We got it, though. So that's a start. Appreciate all the GGs in chat. 5th ever 101, yep. Not quite as good as 3rd 102, but I'll take it. Got the 101. What were you going for tonight? With Joy-Cons, yeah. First with the Joy-Cons. So, good meme about that. Yeah, I'm happy with that run. It was really good. I'm proud of it. But, now we have, like, 13 seconds to save in Moon instead of 12. So, that's gonna be fun. Especially if I'm ahead going into Moon. Because that means we'd be on, like, 3x pace. It'd be insane. How good could that run been? Minus 29 is what I originally said, so it could have been, like, 13 better than this. Yeah, we could have bought Nitro, which is what I wanted to do, but then we messed up in the Bowser fight. So we missed the Chaos and Nitro bot. Oh well. We'll get them eventually. We'll get some fun competition on the leaderboards. I'll give Chaos someone to bot besides Nitro, hopefully. But thank you for the 101 bits, NSF Carbon. Thank you for the 2 bits, Aaron. Thank you for the 15, Jason. I don't know if I got the 4 from the Dene, I probably did, but thanks anyways. Thanks to anyone who cheered, honestly. It means a lot. Appreciate everyone who came for the run, by the way. That means a lot, too. I'm glad I got this, I really am. First time save. Early games time save. The time save in Wooded. I have some in Lost. Metro's good. Some in here. It's a good run to compare against, I think. This is actually a great, like, run to run against besides Moon.